lips that tasted like.
Alright, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So we have some exciting news. I got a repair on my bag and it's finally back. Yay, I'm so excited. And not that like it took longer than the time they told me, but it felt like it took forever, even though it like wasn't super bad, I think. I don't know. You like guesstimate what you think? So I went to the Louis Vuitton store, I think on the 27th or 28th of November. I went into the store and I dropped my bag off. I had a Turenne Pm, and I'll try to see, I didn't take any pictures, which is so stupid of me, but I will try to insert a photo here of what happened to my bag. So basically where the glazing is on the chaps, which is kind of like, I'm going to show you on this bag, where the strap handle would connect to the bag, like on the canvas, it started splitting and the glazing like had started to come off and I started worrying. And to be honest, I had noticed I had that for a while. I just never had the time to go into the Louis Vuitton store and get it looked at and fixed, and then it was over the 1 year mark. So I was like, probably gonna have to pay for it. So that's what happened. Well, that's what happened up until now, or talking about November. So I went in the end of November and I dropped my bag off. I signed some paperwork. I'll try to include like kind of what the form looked like. It said that they were replacing the bag. I got it free of charge, which is really nice. That it wasn't my fault. They deemed it that like I didn't damage my bag. It was like not up to their code of how my bag should be handling itself. So I filled out paperwork. I met this really amazing SA, which is now my favorite SA that I've ever had. Her name is Myra and she's super sweet. I love her. So nice. I'm actually having another bag repaired and that'll be a separate video. And she helped me with that one too, which was really nice. But yeah. So I went in, told her the ish, what was going on. She's like, alright, yeah, like this doesn't look normal. She examined it, looked at it with, there's like people in there that were repairing bags, which I think are people that like repair bags, like little things. Mine is like going back to a factory. It was kind of cool because it's on the 3rd floor and it's this whole section that they sent me to on the Louis Vuitton store is just repairs, which is really nice. I'll insert a picture. They have a really cool luggage tag wall. I was like, so cool. Ben like was like, whatever, it's luggage tags. He actually kind of thought it was cool, but like not like me. I was like, whoa, now I want like a luggage tag, but I don't know. So yeah, I talked to her, sent my bag in. Actually, she was really nice and like really like understanding. So she's like, instead of like us just like saying we fix it, like I'm gonna send it into the factory anyway. They're gonna look at it and see if it's like defective or if it's just like a simple repair, like something wasn't done right, and they'll just fix it. So she did that, super nice. And then fast forward to yesterday, I picked up my bag on January 7th. It was actually done on the 6th, but I was not able to go into the store. So it was in repair for 4 weeks and a couple days, which they give you a 4 to 6 week span. And yeah, so this is how it came back. And the bag actually has like little staple holes right here. I think where they like put the paper, like that this is my bag when they look for them. Because I'm not the only one that's gotten a repair. And then this is my receipt. I will show you. There's like no information. Here's my essays card. LV Myra. I should put that in my envelope. And then make sure. Okay, I don't want to show my repair number because I don't know if I'm supposed to or not. But this is what my receipt looks like. $0, 0 cents. Don't know how well it's showing up. Pull out Louis Vuitton. The client copy. So this is what I gotta keep at the end of it. And yeah. So now onto the bag, and I'll show you where it got repaired and my thoughts and everything. So with repairs, I don't know if this happens with everyone. I watched another video from Hey Carmen. She's getting a similar repair to me with my other bag that's turned in. And she also had her Neverfull in Damier Ben, which I have the red interior instead of the rose ballerine, which is so pretty. But I noticed that they gave the repair bags drawstrings, which I think are a lot nicer than the flat bags. I prefer the drawstring. I think it looks more like expensive, more detail than like just a flap. I really like it. But yeah, let's unravel her. Oof, baby. I looked at her in the store, but like I feel like it's hard to sometimes look because like they just like, I didn't have the same girl, like my essay, like she wasn't feeling well that day, so she wasn't there. But yeah. There's a fuzz, I'm sorry. But yeah, here is my Turenne PM. I've had this for, I wish the lady didn't take the other paper because it said, I got this in like March of last year, so almost a full year or 2 years old. I got it in March 2017 or May 2017, one of the months. So it's almost 2 years old, and it was past Louis Vuitton's 1-year warranty. But I think the great thing about Louis Vuitton is that they do stand by their product, and if they know it's something that's not normal, they're willing to cover it and say, hey, we'll fix it. Or if they find that it hasn't been done right, they deem it defective, they will either credit you, I've heard, or they offer you a new bag, like an exchange. But yeah, I love this bag, just so pretty. I wanted something a little bit more formal than a Speedy, and this is like what I thought was like formal because of the pleating, or the pleats. It's so girly, it has them on both sides. Okay, so as for my repair, they ended up replacing both just because I feel like it probably would have looked bad if they didn't. And they color matched it really well because, well, one, this bag hasn't like patinaed a lot. It's very close to its color. But basically what happened is that it was this one exactly. This part where the glazing, the tip had worn off and the leather just started peeling like in layers. Like if you put like a croissant, you know how it peels, like has layers and layers. That's kind of what happened down here, and it was kind of like spreading up. So I got really worried and was like, oh, like, is it the handle gonna like stay well? Because this is basically what holds the handles together, or to the bag, like attaches them. So I was like, oh no, and it was only happening to one corner. But they ended up replacing both, so they're both brand new. They called them chaps, I think. I think that's how you pronounce it. I might be wrong. But yeah, that is my bag. And overall, the experience was good. So as for the whole experience of actually getting a repair, I have a video of going about getting a bag repaired, which was my mom's, and she ended up getting offered a new bag. Her bag was just over a year by like a month. It was like 13 months. So they're like, yeah, like it's just like too much like glazing issues. She's like, we're just gonna give you a new bag. And then it was my mom's that I took in. So they did that. And then as about going for this bag, so what I did when I went in is, because I am the owner of this bag, I bought it from that exact store. I mean, I bought it right before they did like the renovations, because they renovated the South Coast Plaza one. But I bought it there before they did it, but now it's back in the same place. But it's so pretty inside. Minus that. So I brought in my thing, my receipt from original like proof of purchase, because I remember when my mom, they like asked me about that, but luckily like I know my mom's number and stuff, so I was able to give them all information so they could look it up, because I didn't have the receipt on hand. But yeah, they asked me for that. They wanted my phone number on account, the name, I can't remember, they asked like the email. No, it was phone number. It was phone number and name. And then she looked it up and was like, yep, here's your item. Or actually, she didn't really look it up. She looked at my receipt and then she typed, I think, the code of like the transaction, and she pulled it up real fast. She's like, all right, I see your bag's here. And then she's like, I'm just gonna examine it real quick. And like she let us sit down, and she was really nice. Like, and then she's like, okay, like I'm done. And she's very sweet, my SA Myra. She's so nice. She even like chatted with us for a little bit, which is kind of nice. She like didn't make me feel like, oh, like I have really bad interactions when I've gone to the Tiffany store there. I have a few Tiffany pieces, including the one I'm wearing that Ben got me, and I went in also to get things cleaned, and for some reason, I don't know like what it is, but they're always like very snooty and mean, and like you're bothering them. So like I hate that. But she is very personable and really nice. So basically she just talked to me about my options. I could refuse to send it and they could just fix it at the store. They just have to order the piece and then they would fix it. But I was like, no, like I'd rather them look at it, because maybe if that can happen to one, it might happen to all of them. So my bag was examined at the factory. I don't know exactly which factory it went to. This bag is made in the USA, so I don't know if it like stays USA. Although I did call over the phone to like ask about my repair. I didn't want to keep emailing Myra during holiday season, because like I'm not really buying anything right now. And I don't want to bother her because obviously she works and she's busy. So I didn't want to be rude. So I called in, like asked about it, and they're like, oh, like your bag's almost done. And the man that I spoke to said that unless the bags are really bad, like wherever you take them, they kind of repair them either at the store if they can do that, or at a factory. And I know there's the US factory because made in USA. So he's like, it probably went to that one. He's like, oh, it'll be done this day, yada da da da. And it's actually done 2 days earlier than what he said, which would have been 5 weeks. So yeah, that was my whole experience. And honestly, it was pretty good. I liked it. Louis Vuitton stuck by their product. And my bag is back and better than ever. And it's just super cute. I really love this bag. I've been missing it so much. Like, I never knew how much I missed it till I like stopped seeing it on my top shelf, because I really like this one a lot. This one's like really special to me. I don't know why. I just really love like the look of it and like how pretty it is. So like I put it on the top shelf, and I got a new shelving unit for my purse. So even though my room tour like went up like a little bit ago, my room has changed a bit. But that just means I'll update you next year on my room. But yeah, so this is my Turenne Pm. I've had this bag for almost 2 years, and I have to say it's pretty darn good. The glazing on here is really nice. My light kind of makes it really red, but it's not super red, it's more dark. If I pull it away from the light, you can see it's more dark. The light just really brightens everything up. Like this becomes super orangey. I mean, this is orange. Like, it just looks super bright because that shine. But yeah, give you guys a look over. The only really wear that has, which I know happens, a lot of people talk about it, where these like flip up. Mine have a little bit, doesn't really bother me at all. It doesn't, kind of looks natural because it's kind of going along anyway. I guess I probably wouldn't like it when they like curl. And then I think what was nice is that this thing was kind of bent. I think they flattened out for me because it's kind of straight. It's a little bent because I've been like playing with it and like I played with it in the store and stuff. But it was like kind of more like curved, which is the one thing. I wish this was like bigger, like the Speedy is a big pull. I feel like because this is like so thin and small that unless you're pulling it by the metal, which is kind of like defeats the purpose, like you kind of pull it back and forth, so it's not like nicely straight anymore, you know? But yeah, other than that, this bag has worn really well. I haven't worn it like a lot, but I did wear it I wore it a lot when I first got it. Like I wore this bag almost every day, and I've gone back and forth with it. I'm very weary because I like this bag. I like how this bag is a little bit more spacious than the Speedy, because I have a Speedy 25 and this like can really fit really comfortably on the crook of your arm. But I really like to wear it with the strap, but it's an all Vachetta strap, so I'm really cautious of it getting dirty. So I really like to wear it for special occasions, or unless like I really want a crook bag, like if I'm going like to a tea party. I go to those sometimes with my mom, and I've gone with Ben's mom and him. I like to go like to little tea rooms, so like this would be a bag for like ladies for tea kind of. But I love this bag, it's so pretty, and I'm so glad it's back. But it's worn beautifully. I don't have any watermarks or anything, just a slight patina. But yeah, I'll show you the inside real quick because I haven't shown that. It's pretty clean too. I don't really dirty my bags. But it has the D-ring right there. Little Louis Vuitton tab. This one, it's really hard to show because it's so dark. Good thing is I have this like book light, which I use like a ring light. This thing just said, this little leather tab, this is actually leather. It says Made in USA, and then in one of these pockets, this one, I probably can't show this to you, but it does have the date code. It's really hard to see, it's like right there. Can you see? Can you see it? Yeah, it's right there. That's the date code. And then as for that, my bag is made in the US. Oh, I can't see. In 2017 on the 12th week. So yeah, I think I got it in May then. Yeah, I got it in May. Because then it would be past March. Trying to regain my thoughts. Yeah, this is my Turenne PM. If you guys want to see a video like what fits in here or stuff like that, leave comments down below. I love doing video requests that you guys have been requesting, and I get so many comments of people like really liking those videos. So I like that you guys give me such good suggestions, and I get really great feedback, so it's really nice. And I honestly love Louis Vuitton bags, so like I can film so many videos on these bags. And I feel like they're helpful because not many people own the Turenne Pm. I feel like you see more like, you can literally find so many Neverfull and Speedy videos because it's like the common bag. Like my Clapton bag, like not a lot of people have, so like when I first got it, like there's barely any videos. Or my Neo Noe, like not a lot of people got it. They kind of got it now, and then since like they did that cool like braided handle, like people are going crazy for it. So yeah, I like this one because it's kind of, you don't see it. I've seen only two in person. One was like at Trader Joe's when I was grocery shopping, but it was the bigger one. I've never seen like the little one. Most people get the MM size, but I like the PM because I'm not super like big. I'm like a smaller person, so being like barely 5 foot, it just hits me really nicely at this length on the crook of my arm, or if I hold it crossbody, I'll like go on my tippy toes. Just super cute, but I love it. Like I even think it's super cute like if you're wearing like a baggy sweatshirt and like this bag just dresses it up a little bit. Super cute. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna have to edit a ton, But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye!